There's no better time to find these tremendous Mazda.
This is running through just testing. Careful.
It must be.
I'm never careful with what I say. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
And? I love hearing myself say it. Hey now, what is her name?
You and I are both rainbows? Love it.
What is her name?
Stephanie Moore.
There's no better time to find these tremendous Mazda savings than right now at Team Mazda. Get 0% financing on any new Mazda CX-5, Mazda CX-30, Mazda CX-50, or the Mazda CX-90. Find out just how much you can save at Team Mazda on Airline.
I don't need any help damaging the. Look at that. This is good stuff.
I know.
Off the shelf.
Welcome to 9 News Now here. Fun edition as we welcome Jared Silverman to the morning show.
With balloons from
this
Stephanie.
is fanfare.
Yeah, we've got weather-related stuff. I've got
Yeah.
the little sunshine
Yeah.
here. Johnny's got the snow globes, so I think we should start shaking them up and see if we can get that thing going.
You
Get
each
upside
hold a
down?
leg and
Oh
shake
my
him.
gosh, you got a tornado, and look at the damage it's
He's
doing.
already so
I was going to say that too. He's already got a lot of height. He's got even more.
I know.
I killed him.
I know.
I wish that would no. Okay, so we just talked about these are a little special gift. They're a part of
Yes.
Jay's going away. Thank you yesterday.
Yes.
This is from a good friend of ours.
It's Stephanie Moratz here from Balloon Addicts here, a talented balloon artist in
What a
Baton
great
Rouge.
story, though. She was a chemical engineer making tons of money and started doing this on the weekend and had so much fun.
Yeah.
She's doing it full time now.
And she's so good. She's
She's
got such a
so
big
good.
heart.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, hats. These are headband hats.
Yeah.
You really need to take that off. It's just tearing you up.
He's going to be at this all morning, all morning long.
It's already been. Hey, so we got a new meteorologist. Do we get a new traffic person?
Oh, careful.
Actually, you
careful.
know what?
Oh my God,
He's
I
been
can't-
begging for that for
I
years.
kill
He
me.
sure has. Maybe
kill
they'll
me.
add on, but we can't lose you.
No, if I
Our
keep acting
resident
up,
snowman.
it'll happen. I promise.
Oh, man.
All right, so what this thing really is, it's like I can feel a head shaking up there. It's some weight
Can
to
you?
it.
Ah.
Yeah. All right, so as we get ready for our Thursday, we need to get ready for what? Like
Yeah.
weather-wise, some
A
more
lot
heat?
of that.
Too much of this and not much relief in sight. Thank you, guys. Yeah, you are looking live at a beautiful sunrise over the downtown area and captured by Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9, looking live and looking good. Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep the sun on. Why not? 81 feels like 87, and the wind's relatively light. Another day, another round of heat advisories. Yesterday got up to 98. Speaking of which, there's really nothing doing on our live local radar, and maybe it's a couple of pop-up thunderstorms moving inland, but for the most part, we are looking at really low rain chances over the next couple of days. Now, what about this? What about what's going on in the tropics? And there you see, that's the wave. Still not yet an invest by the NHC. That means we're not running any spaghetti plots on it yet. Over the next 2 days, 20%, no big deal. Over the next 7 days, 60%. That's a little bit more of a big deal. And now we're starting to see that polygon migrate a little bit farther out to the west into the Gulf of Mexico. We definitely don't like to see that. And right now, it looks like the African dust is starting to relent a little bit. There's less of that. We're seeing a little bit more in the way of dust out over towards Texas and Louisiana. And the water temperatures, of course, they are boiling hot. So intensification will be possible. It's nothing that we have to worry about right now, but we definitely have to monitor it over the next couple of days into next work week. Locally, maybe a couple of pop-up storms at about 20% for today. Most of the viewing area looks to stay dry. And then over the next couple of days, barely anything today. I would say nothing at all tomorrow. Tomorrow, 10% 20% at best. And then as we go into the weekend, we'll slightly increase the chance of rain to 30% on Saturday, and they'll go up to about 40% on Sunday. Meanwhile, whatever rain we get looks like it's going to be on the manageable side, less than an inch. And the forecast for today, 98 degrees. Yeah, it's going to be blazing hot out there, so definitely protect yourself if you're going to be outside. Tonight, we're really not cooling things down. There's the low, not so low at 80 degrees. Then in the upcoming forecast for the weekend, very similar days on Saturday and Sunday. And again, as we look at this 7 to 10 day forecast, these rain chances are going to be influenced on whether or not that developing tropical system, number one, develops, number two, if it gets near our neck of the woods. But right now, it looks like the heat is on, and it is going to stay on, like this is going to stay on my head at 7:07. Johnny A, do you still have yours on your head? What do you got there?
Oh, Garrett, do you know how goofy you look with that on your head?
Yours is out of the camera shot now. You got to crouch down a little bit.
Okay, here we go.
There you go. I've got summer. You've got like more of a winter theme there.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you. It's like Frozen.
Big party for Jay Grimes yesterday. His big going away party. It was so great to have everybody here for that. We miss you already, Jay Grimes, and we miss you already, Steve Caparata. But Jared Silverman, welcome. All right, so out and about this morning, we're looking okay. This is what we normally see in the morning. We see a little slower traffic coming in from the west on 12 eastbound right into the East Baton Rouge Parish area, and then a little brake tapping right past S in that right lane going over to I-10. Meanwhile, our drive times are coming in. They don't look too bad. 16 is normal coming in from Gonzales. 11 is normal coming in from Denham. We're about 16 there as well. And 3 to 4 minutes into the downtown area beyond the 10-12. We'll take that every day of the week. 7:07, our WAFB 9 News Now continues here on the Plus. It's WAFB Plus. We give you a little wrap-up of some headlines you might have missed during 9 News this morning. And we'll do that with Matt and Liz right after a short commercial break. Do stay with us.
.09 your time right now on a Friday Eve, right? So Thursday, but also the beginning of a brand new month, August 1st, which in this state actually has the beginning of some new laws. A number of new laws going into effect today. We actually have a bit of a list to show you. It runs the gambit, Liz. Everything from, we got some panhandling laws, nitrous oxide canisters. There's a lot.
Oh, including police perimeters. If you approach one within 25 feet of a peace officer, a police officer, that is now banned too. Mugshot, that law changing in the last year. Kind of a flip-flop to what we've seen, right? Then concealed carry. Orleans Parish catching up with the rest of the state here. A lot is going on in the state. We're talking about hundreds of different laws now going into effect today, including banning guns at parades. I know it's hard to believe, but yes, now in the state of Louisiana, it is a state crime to steal mail.
Yes, a federal crime.
Yes, and now it is officially a state crime as well.
I saw that one. I'm like,
I know,
isn't it?
I know. Pouring through the list, you'd be so surprised what's really
weird.
Yeah, banned
now. And those prop bets, those proposition bets, they're trying to curtail some betting on. Really, this is for college athletes trying to get away from that. So, yeah, some new laws. Read up on them so you kind of know what's going on. Speaking of what's going on, you have the Democratic Convention coming up here pretty quick. We know now that President Joe Biden has dropped out of the race. That is the former President Donald Trump here, as we talk about elections going forward in the big campaign 2024. But the VP right there, Kamala Harris, expected to be the nominee we still have to wait a little bit, but the votes are beginning to come in for her.
In fact, today you've got the delegates across the nation kind of filing in their vote before the Democratic National Convention. Monday is when that wraps up, and remember, Monday is when she's expected to announce her VP pick, and then they're supposed to go campaigning then on Tuesday as well. A lot happening here in the race for the White House. We'll follow it all for you.
There is a new superintendent of East Baton Rouge schools. There is a new deputy superintendent as well, and they got to get their contracts figured out.
That conversation is happening tonight at a school board meeting, a special one discussing that. It begins at 5 p.m. at the school board office. You can weigh in and listen in on that conversation as we move forward to a brand new year. Oh,
that new year. We got to make sure everybody's good to go, right? Like supply-wise. Huh? How about this one? A Stuff a Bus opportunity. And this is from the folks at Southern University actually miss Southern University. How many numbers are
94th.
94th.
Yeah.
My goodness.
If you have any of these supplies, they're asking for new. If you can donate, she wants to collect them today, and there's a limited window. It's 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. there at the Smith Brown Memorial Student Union, Suite 203. If you have any of these new things, she's also asking for some new uniforms as well. True, Please go ahead and drop that by Southern's campus today. She'd love to help out some local Baton Rouge students with your help.
And this is just one of those drives. Find one that you can be involved with, and you can get involved with. Jump online to the back to school section. You're going to find all the different drives and pushes from parish to parish, date to date. We're getting close to that first day. So if you want to find a way to be involved and get these kids off to the right start, check out what our digital team has done for you right there.
Hey, heads up here. There's a brand new park in Central and playground for families to enjoy. Breck opening and rescheduling here. This is kind of the summer gathering before school starts again. They're asking you to come out to their ribbon cutting ceremony. The fun gets started at 5 o'clock. We're told snowballs will be given out there, but the ribbon cutting starts at 5:30.
Yeah, so 5:30, and you see the 2-hour time span right there to kind of get out there and be a part of it. So that's what a great way to be out there. Breck doing so much good.
Yes.
Have you seen this? Chances are you have. Big old building, gigantic. It's a few dozen square feet at least. The big BTR1. Okay, so everybody knew that this was being built here. It's about to kind of open up and just start to do its thing. I didn't know it had an official name. BTR1.
It really does sound like an aircraft kit, like Air Force One. BTR1.
Yeah.
Matt Venezia is actually underway on a live tour inside Amazon's facility there. The first robotics fulfillment center in the state of Louisiana. Obviously, they have one in Shreveport, Monroe area, but this robotics facility here, how efficient will this make the process for you getting your package at home? We certainly will see when Matt comes back from his tour. Expect that story later on today. Yeah.
Hey, can we get the robots on the lawns and take care of the stupid mushrooms everywhere?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Well, I say stupid, and they play a part in our ecosystem when we talk with the pros, right?
I second that.
But they're everywhere.
Yeah, they are. Elizabeth Bourgeois doing a story yesterday talking with mushroom farmers and LSU professors who study mushrooms who say, look, they are actually good for your yard. This means that this is a good sign. If you're seeing them, your yard is saturated. It's doing what it's supposed to do, the high humidity. It's just toxic when you ingest them. So you probably don't want to eat them, first of all. Yeah, and if you've got kids or pets in the yard, you want to go ahead and pluck them and throw them away. But they say if you just want to leave them, that's actually okay too.
All over my neighborhood. All over. I know you got a ton of them. Are you, Jared? You seeing them in your part of the?
Yeah, I'm seeing them. So now I feel a lot better about it. It's normal. Good.
Yeah,
Not
it's
one
okay.
in my yard.
Really?
Neighbors all over the place.
Really?
Not one mushroom.
Do you have
in
an
my
HOA
yard.
that takes care of everyone's lawn, so it's uniform, or?
Don't have a what?
A HOA that kind of
Well, we
takes
have
care
an
of everyone's
HOA, but
lawn?
we're required to do our own lawn.
Yeah.
Interesting. You all
Yes.
have the secret sauce.
Yeah.
They're everywhere in my neighborhood. I got a few of them in the lawn. My dad's got a big old circle around an old oak tree that's just a big old
Type
water
3
oak back
fairy
in the day.
wings is what they call it.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Pluck them if you don't like them.
Yeah, there you go. 2 of them.
Welcome officially.
Thank you so much. Just don't eat the mushrooms. That's the whole thing.
Please.
You could be driving a Honda.
Now's the best time to get an award-winning Honda during the Honda Summer Event at Team Honda. Find top performance and unbeatable reliability with our outstanding selection of new Hondas. Save on your new Honda today at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.